So, hi, dear Taurus. Very, very good evening to you guys. This is Taro Anjali, and on public demand, I'm doing the no contact reading again. Although I do it twice a month, I guess every time only, every month only. But a lot of people mailed me, and in the comment section also, it was like no contact, no contact, no contact. So it's Mm. Okay, so please keep in mind the roles can be reversed also. Action can be from your side also, and if it is not resonating, definitely not your story. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into my readings because sometimes the messages are not for you. Please take whatever matches and leave the other part. For personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. So let's start, Taurus. The person that you are in no contact or no communication with, let's see how it is going to be. Their feelings for you right now at this present moment. The person that you are in no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you right now at this present moment. We have the High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck is Eight of Pentacles. First thing, this person is super focused on their money, job, career, finances, and they're slowly but surely working on that factor of their life where they have to deal with something related to their finances or business or job or career. Right? They're putting in the effort, energy mostly in that area of their life, mostly focused on that. Second thing, about this situation, they feel like this is going to take work, a lot of work. This is not going to be an easy breezy walk that they can come in and everything is going to be fine, right? So they are intuitively very connected to you. Maybe you see this person often in your dreams, you see their name a lot, or there are people talking about them if you have a mutual circle or something. So this person is feeling intuitively connected to you. They feel like a strong kind of pull towards you, a very spiritual kind of mysterious kind of pull and attraction towards you. They feel like having this brand new beginning, but there is a period of healing that is required for this situation to be okay again, for them to be okay again, for you to be okay again, and for this whole situation to be okay again. They see you as a very spiritual, mysterious, magnetic kind of a person, and I don't see romantic love to be honest this much in the situation, but they are very intrigued by you, very, they feel very connected to you. They feel like you have done something like spell work or something on them. You haven't done anything like that, but they feel like, because they are not able to let you go out of their system, especially whenever they think about something deep, something meaningful, you come into their mind. That's what they are feeling, but there is a deliberate or conscious choice of not interfering right now. They feel like, okay, let me take my time. Maybe I'm thinking wrong about the situation. Maybe I'm taking it in a different direction. Maybe this is not that much deep. So they're feeling like they should take their time. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Taurus? We have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of King of Wands. They want to come forward towards you because they are highly attracted to you physically. They can't stop thinking about you, about the situation on a sexual level. If you guys ever had that or not, this person thinks about you a lot in that way also, in physical way also, and they are very, very attracted to you physically too. They want to come forward towards you. They want to have a connection between you and them, but they don't want to lose their ego or pride. They don't want to look like a fool in front of you. They don't want to look vulnerable in front of you. They just don't want to look like a fool, right? So they want to come forward towards you, and they want to clear the air with you regarding some kind of on and off, in and out kind of a situation. Maybe they are dealing with other people and they want to make sure that they are not dealing with other people anymore, and they want to be with you, and or the vice versa is also applicable, that they might be thinking like you are a player kind of energy and you are dealing with other people too, and that is why they don't like it when they are with you, because you keep your options open or you keep on flirting with other people too. So they want this proper crystal clear clarity and understanding that if you guys are going to be together, you guys are going to be together. There is not going to be any other person, any other energy involved in the situation, because they don't want to get upset again. They don't want to create any kind of heartbreak again. Now if they are the one who have some kind of player like tendency, they keep their options open, and they deal with other people too. They want to come forward towards you with this clarity that they are going to be with you only. Okay, they are not going to disappoint you again, and or the vice versa is also applicable. So take it how it resonates with you according to the situation. But whatever the case may be, this person doesn't want to look like a fool in front of you. They want to keep their ego and pride intact. Okay, let's see what action is this person going to take towards you, if any, by the end of June 2026. Taurus. Let's see what action is this person going to take towards you, if any, by the end of this month, June 2026. We have the Two of Wands, the Chariot, and the King of Wands. Bottom of the deck is Six of Cups. There are chances of reconciliation between you and this person. They are going to miss you, miss this bond, miss this connection, miss this friendship a lot. Especially if you guys had a long-term relationship, or the friendship or the connection was so deep that this person keeps on missing this energy again and again and again in their life. So they're not going to be triggered by impulses. They're not going to be like, oh my god, I cannot live without Taurus. It's going to be mostly the memories that's going to keep on haunting them again and again and again. And okay, they're going to wait for the time when they will be able to move on from the situation, and then they're going to realize that they are not able to move on from the situation. So out of the blue, they might end up contacting you, like out of the blue. There are chances of drunk call or drunk text as well. King of Wands is also here. It's like King of Wands acts out of impulse. They don't think about consequences. They don't think about what's going to happen next. They just act out of impulse, and then at the same time they don't want to look like a fool. So they are going to wait before they are going to say something or do something, waiting and hoping for this energy of, okay, I'm moving on, I don't care, and then feeling like they can't. So they might end up texting you or calling you, but I don't see the stability in that texting or calling. I don't see they are going to come towards you with genuine offer of commitment or love, or let's be together for the rest of our lives. It's like coming out of impulse, almost similar to Aries. Let's see the guidance here. Now, don't sit on your ass and wait for this person's call or text. Then, if you're doing that, you're stopping your life from something or someone. You are pushing the outcome yourself. Nobody else is responsible for that. Just live your life to the fullest. Do your own thing. Whatever is supposed to happen will happen eventually. But if you're stopping your life because some random YouTube person told you that somebody might text or call, sometimes, let me tell you very honestly, it happens. The person that we are waiting for doesn't come, another person comes, because we are not waiting for that person. We are living our lives. We are just being happy without them, right? That is why someone else shows up. Stop waiting for someone to show up at your door. Then only there are chances that somebody might show up if it is meant for you. Simple as that. This is a rule. This is the law. Let's see the guidance here. Now, if you're continuously doing shit to make yourself like feel happy from outside, you're like, yeah, I'm living my life. From inside, you're continuously checking your phone, checking your mail, checking your DMs. You are fooling yourself, and nobody cares. It's your life. Do whatever the fuck. We have the Fool card and the Six of Pentacles and the Strength card. Bottom of the deck is the Age of Pentacles as the guidance. If somebody is ready to put in the effort and energy in a situation to make something work out, to build something with you step by step, and you are looking for that kind of connection, then this might not be the connection for you. Before jumping blindly into something, understand if there is equal give and take of energy, if there is equal interest and investment from both the sides, if this situation can provide you the kind of connection or bond that you want in your life. If you are getting all the boxes checked, then you can move forward and take the situation forward. But if you strongly feel from inside that you should give this situation maybe some time, maybe take it really very very slow, but understand the other person's actions and intentions properly, then hold back and then maybe take things really very very slow, and or let it go if you know that this is not going to be something that you want it to be. maybe one of you left the situation in that condition that they don't want to be a part of on and off, in and out kind of a game, right? But somebody is still having these kind of energies of playing games only. I don't think so somebody here has changed and they cannot like live without you and you are going to be the only person in their life. I don't think so. Still it's the same. They might contact, they might try to enter in your space, and then the on and off, in and out game begins again. Now it's up to you. If you want to play this game with them, good. If you don't want to play this game with them, good. Up to you. This is your life. Make it or break it. Who gives a fuck? Anyway, so thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.